Have you ever wondered about the mysteries that remain unsolved, the cases that have stumped investigators for decades? In the vast annals of crime and discovery, there lie stories that have managed to elude resolution. These are cold cases, mysteries that have grown icy over time but still hold a burning fascination for many. They tease our curiosity, challenge our logical thinking, and invite us to step into the shoes of those who first tried to solve them. In our journey today, we'll explore 5 such tales, each one brimming with enigma and intrigue. From the vanishing of Amelia Earhart to the enigma of D.B. Cooper, from the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle to the Zodiac Killer's cryptic codes, and finally, the chilling unresolved case of Jack the Ripper. Each of these cases presents a unique puzzle, a tantalizing riddle waiting to be unraveled. Prepare to delve into the world of the unknown, where every detail might hold the key to solving the puzzle. Imagine being a world-renowned aviator and then one day, you just disappear. This was the chilling reality for Amelia Earhart, one of the most famous pilots of the 20th century. On July 2, 1937, Earhart and her navigator Fred Noonan embarked on a flight that was meant to make her the first woman to circumnavigate the globe. But they never reached their destination. After taking off from Lae, New Guinea, the pair vanished, leaving only a trail of radio transmissions and a world scratching its head in bewilderment. Since her disappearance, the fate of Amelia Earhart has been the subject of much debate and speculation. The most widely accepted theory is that Earhart and Noonan ran out of fuel and crashed into the Pacific Ocean. However, no wreckage from their Lockheed Electra plane has ever been found, which has led to a myriad of other theories. Some suggest that the pair were captured by the Japanese and held as prisoners of war, a theory fueled by a photograph allegedly showing Earhart and Noonan in Japanese custody. Others propose that they landed on an uninhabited island and lived out their days as castaways. There are even those who believe Earhart was a spy for the US government and her disappearance was staged. Each theory is intriguing and compelling in its own way, but without concrete evidence they remain just that, theories. Despite countless investigations and searches, both official and by independent explorers, no definitive proof of what happened to Amelia Earhart has ever been uncovered. The disappearance of Amelia Earhart is more than just a missing persons case. It's a symbol of the human spirit, the thirst for adventure, and the mystery of the unknown. It serves as a stark reminder that even in our modern world of technology and scientific progress, there are still enigmas that elude our understanding. Despite numerous searches and investigations, the fate of Amelia Earhart remains one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries. A man hijacks a plane, demands a ransom, and then parachutes into oblivion, never to be seen again. This is the story of D.B. Cooper, an alias used by a man who has remained an enigma since the day he disappeared in November of 1971. It's an audacious tale. Cooper boarded Northwest Orient Airlines Flight 305 from Portland to Seattle. Mid-flight, he handed a note to a flight attendant revealing his intent to hijack the plane. He demanded $200,000 in cash and 4 parachutes. The authorities, eager to ensure the safety of the passengers, complied. After refueling in Seattle, Cooper ordered the flight crew to set a course for Mexico City. But he wasn't planning on staying on board for the entire ride. As the plane cruised at an altitude of 10,000 feet, Cooper, clad in a business suit and raincoat, leapt into the cold, dark night over the Pacific Northwest, clutching his bag of money. The subsequent search was one of the most extensive and expensive in FBI history, but Cooper was never found. His daring escapade left many questions unanswered. Did he survive the jump? If he did, how did he evade capture? And who was D.B. Cooper really? Over the years, countless theories have emerged. Some believe Cooper was a thrill seeker. Others suspect he was a desperate man with nothing to lose. There are those who think he was an experienced skydiver, while others speculate that he was a military veteran with a deep understanding of aircraft and survival tactics. The only physical evidence ever discovered was a small cache of $20 bills matching the ransom money serial numbers, found 8 years later by a young boy on a family picnic near the Columbia River. But this only deepened the mystery. Despite the FBI officially closing the case in 2016, the allure of the D.B. Cooper case continues to captivate. It's a tale that combines audacity, intrigue, and an unsolved mystery against the backdrop of an era defined by counterculture and rebellion. The identity and fate of D.B. Cooper remain unknown, making this case one of the most captivating unsolved mysteries of the 20th century. An area in the Atlantic Ocean where ships and planes disappear without a trace. This is the Bermuda Triangle, a region that stretches from Miami to Puerto Rico and the island of Bermuda. It's a section of the sea synonymous with mystery, where the inexplicable happens and defies our understanding of the natural world. Over the centuries, countless vessels and aircraft have vanished in this region, leaving no evidence of their fate. From the USS Cyclops, a huge Navy cargo ship with over 300 souls aboard, lost in 1918, to Flight 19, a group of 5 torpedo bombers that disappeared in 1945 during a routine training mission. Even more bewildering, a search plane sent to find Flight 19 also vanished without a trace. What could be causing these disappearances? Theories abound. Some attribute the mystery to powerful underwater currents or magnetic anomalies that interfere with compasses and other navigational tools. Others propose more sensational explanations such as extraterrestrial activity or even a portal to another dimension. Scientists, however, lean towards more rational explanations. They suggest that the Gulf Stream, a powerful ocean current, could quickly sweep away any evidence of a disaster. Storms are also quite frequent in this area and could easily overcome ships and planes. Most intriguingly, there's a theory about methane hydrates which, if released from the ocean floor, could theoretically sink a ship or down an aircraft. Yet none of these theories have been proven conclusively. Despite extensive research and investigation, the Bermuda Triangle remains shrouded in mystery, a place where the known laws of physics and nature seem to be bent, if not broken. It's a riddle that continues to captivate us, a puzzle that we can't help but try to solve. Despite numerous investigations, the Bermuda Triangle continues to be a source of intrigue and speculation. It's a testament to our human curiosity and our relentless pursuit of knowledge, even in the face of the unexplainable. The Bermuda Triangle, a mystery that remains, waiting to be solved. A serial killer who taunted police with cryptic letters and remains unidentified to this day. Delve into the chilling tale of the Zodiac Killer, a story that has puzzled investigators and intrigued true crime enthusiasts for over 5 decades. In the late 60s and early 70s, a shadowy figure emerged in Northern California, leaving a trail of victims and a series of bewildering letters that continue to baffle code breakers to this day. The Zodiac Killer, as he came to be known, was linked to at least 5 murders, though he claimed to have taken the lives of 37. The victims were all young, their lives cut short in brutal, seemingly random attacks. But it was not the murders themselves that brought the Zodiac Killer such notoriety. It was his correspondence with the police and media. The killer sent a series of cryptic letters to local newspapers, including 4 ciphers, only one of which has been definitively solved. These letters were not just a means of taunting law enforcement, they were a way for the killer to assert control, to bask in the fear and confusion he was causing. The investigation into the Zodiac Killer was vast and complex. Hundreds of suspects were examined, but none were ever charged. Theories about the killer's identity ranged from the plausible to the downright bizarre. Some suggested he was a disgruntled military veteran, others claimed he was a brilliant but disturbed mathematician. There were even those who believed he was a police officer hiding in plain sight. Despite the best efforts of investigators, both professional and amateur, the Zodiac Killer's identity remains a mystery. The case has been reopened and closed multiple times over the years, each time ending in frustration and more questions. The Zodiac Killer case remains unsolved, keeping it firmly in the public consciousness as one of America's most infamous cold cases. The mystery of the Zodiac continues to captivate, to intrigue, and to chill us to the bone. A shadowy figure who terrorized London in the late 19th century, whose identity still eludes us. The name Jack the Ripper is synonymous with fear and mystery. In the autumn of 1888, a series of gruesome murders in the Whitechapel district left the city paralyzed with terror. 5 women, all prostitutes, were brutally murdered and mutilated, their bodies left as a chilling testament to the Ripper's savagery. The police were stumped, the press was in a frenzy, the public was terrified, theories abounded, pointing fingers at everyone from a deranged surgeon to a royal prince. Some even claimed the Ripper was a woman, a theory known as Jill the Ripper. Yet no conclusive proof was ever found. The case went cold, leaving a wound in London's history that has never healed. And so, the shadow of Jack the Ripper continues to loom large over the world of unsolved mysteries. Despite countless investigations and theories, the identity of Jack the Ripper remains one of the world's most enduring unsolved mysteries.